Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The Lazio fans are out in force, the atmosphere crackling, passions are high. How could this not be inspiring for all those down there in light blue? So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, De Ligt, is very impressive. I mean, how many players get to skipper a top-flight side in their teens? I'm someone who likes to think I've seen my fair share of defensive greats, but this boy looks to have it all, and if he fulfills his potential, we're in for something special.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Batistuta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Right, Shevchenko. Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Gerrard. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well played. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Dani Olmo, he's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yamal, oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Batistuta.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Just the keeper in his way, and a chance! That's really well cleared. Mbappe. Lazio still without a single shot on target. He is through here. And here's Batistuta. Can he finish? Goal! Lazio! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and
the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Lazio do have a chance to counter here. Rijkaard. That's really well manoeuvred. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Lee Kang-in showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking to play him in. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. Amrabat. 30 minutes gone. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Mbappe. Gerrard. And here's Shevchenko. Looking for options for movement. Oh, what has happened here? Nicely shaped cross. Cleared away. That's a throw. He's found space here. It's going to be another throw. Yamal powering forward here. Now that looks a decent ball. Juve picks it up out wide. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Milan with the corner, there first. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. 40 minutes gone, half-time closing in. Lee Kang-in receives it in a good position here. Deftly away. Ball is over the line. That'll be a throw. Neymar. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Shevchenko. And it's been hooked away. And they've got a throw.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Lazio just about ahead. And he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan have their second corner now. Rijkaard tries to clear. Strokes it back. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Batistuta. Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's worked it through. And this is Neymar. Rijkaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries one from range. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Juve in the hunt and looking threatening. Rijkaard engages and forces him off the ball. Gerrard has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get it through? Juve, and he's running through. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Lee Kang-in. Baresi, a picture of focus and alertness. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gerrard. And he's been shifted off it. Juve. Juve! Delicious from Juve! A finish right from the top draw. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Lee Kang-in really played that return ball to perfection there.
And Shevchenko! Off the post! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Shevchenko really might have got ever so slightly across it. I don't think he intended to hit it so close to the frame of the goal. I mean, that's a bit obvious.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Driving forward. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Oh, that's well spotted. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in. Probing pass. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. De Ligt kept his eye on it, and he's there. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Shevchenko, and he plays one through. Oh, that's fabulous. Keeper's dealt with that.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Neymar, numero 8, numero 11. Lasciano il campo per il
That's
numero
just
9.
lacking in accuracy.
Schneider, il numero
Juve.
4, il numero 51.
And it's Messi.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Now it's Messi. That looks a cracking ball, and it's made its way to him. Corner then. Milan have their third corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Juve. Drogba! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Drogba fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Yamal makes a dash for it. Just 5 minutes left. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Van Basten. McAllister. Azar. Juve has found the net here, of course. To McAllister. And this is Messi.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Amrabat. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Driven forward, now he's off and running. Schneider, and he's picked out the run. Mbappe. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And we're done. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. Thoughts on what we've just seen? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The Lazio fans are out in force, the atmosphere crackling, passions are high. How could this not be inspiring for all those down there in light blue? So we're very much on the way now. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers, but he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Romero makes the interception. And it's Messi. And here's Yamal. He's had it taken off him.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Just eases. And the shot! That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Shevchenko. Lazio are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Referee's given a throw. Yamal. Passing is crisp and sharp. He'll try from distance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Hazard with the delivery. Cleared without hesitation. Lazio have the chance to go the other way. Oh, perfectly measured that. Real chance here. Chance for a shot! Goal! Lazio! And we have liftoff. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Lazio are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Yamal. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. He has found the way through. It's Van Basten! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Lazio are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, sweet feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's big. Can he finish? And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Lazio find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Lazio have hit a quick-fire double here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well measured. He's having a shot! And that's a tiny finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Played back. Amrabat. This is a promising build-up. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And he's intervened well there. Amrabat. And that's been intercepted. Half-time getting close now. Yamal. Raul.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's the throw. Amrabat. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Driving forward. That's a sharp pass. Batistuta.
Il quarto
Oh,
uomo
well
indica
played.
2 minuti di recupero.
Rodri. Merino. Rijkaard does really well there. He is strong. Yamal stood up well to him there. So, a temporary halt to the action. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Lazio are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And this is Van Basten. Merino. Messi. So what can they make of this? Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Shevchenko. Good read, needed to be. Probing pass. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, and one more try! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Merino. And it's Shevchenko. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Shevchenko. And here's Raul.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Romero did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Well, the defence
80.314
proved infallible then,
spettatori.
but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. The referee's awarded a free kick. Raul. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. What a throw in. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Van Basten, and he's managed to get free. Yamal! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And they've got rid. And it's Rijkaard. And now a sudden chance to counter. Romero gets across to intercept that. That is a great pick out. That looks a good ball through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Pass somewhat off target.
Lazio are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Shevchenko. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Arsenal truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Van Basten. Raul. And here's Shevchenko. And he's got away from it. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's a sharp little ball here. Rodri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Closing in on goal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Baresi.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Not too
recupero.
much to add on here, just a minute. And it's Azar. Now it's Shevchenko. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's that. Lazio looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody, and
stadium,
welcome
and the
to
players on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so...
Can he finish? They scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe! Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rodri. Ambitious ball here. He's on it. Can he get away? And it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's a key interception. Yeah. And it's Seedorf. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is Hazard. And this is Dembele.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's intervened well there. And they've got a throw. Just eases him off the ball. Hazard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's burst through! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
This is a promising build-up. And here's Dembele. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Lazio are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Baresi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lazio do have a chance to counter here. Vieira. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's running through. Hazard. Closing in on... Shoots! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Hazard really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to...
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That has not gone well. Yamal and Amrabat. Baresi. Time and again they are repelled. Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. That has been cut short.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Tries to pass it through, and he shoots! And that's a good finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here. A mere
To announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The Eternal City embraces this massive sea of blue which has flooded across the Olimpico. It's hard to convince yourself there's another team involved. We are just getting started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Zanetti does well not to be outdone there. And it's Davids. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And a chance! Not the most convincing of passes. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's good running with the ball. Oh, shooting chance! Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here, one each for now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's got away. It's Bale! Oh, off the bar. And he can clear it away. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Still goalless at the moment. Well, played right into his path. Now he's running away. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Well, no messing about, it is red. Lazio are down to 10 men. This for the lead. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Zanetti. Gerrard. Adriano. And it's Koundé. Vieira. That's an imaginative pass. Shot a goal! That is special! Gareth Bale! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The first significant strike. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but Wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything has to be perfect for that to come off.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Pele. Yamal. Baresi. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Bale. Shoots! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Lazio are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's a goal kick. Davids, probing pass, and it's Bale. And he's managed to get free.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Baresi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's another good win of the ball. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he cuts out the supply. Yamal. Gerrard. And that is the end of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Lazio have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, they might just hold out.
Lazio looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And Hostel. Adriano! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Adriano actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically...
And a header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mbappe, and this is Adriano. Oh, look at the space here.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter.
Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Adriano is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Crosses it in. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal. Takes on his marker. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack.
It's Bale! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And he's being shifted off it. And he's intervened well there.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314
Just about up to the hour now. And he's picked out the run. Adriano! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Inter Milan have their third corner. Terrific effort! And there's a goal! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Just 1 in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Yamal, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Knocks it out wide. Cross needs to be good. And he gets rid in a hurry. Bale.
Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
A nice sequence of passes, this. Lazio suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. So, third corner of the game. Koundé is there, and he can get that clear. Gerrard, who's set up 1 goal so far. Just about up to 75 minutes. Koundé. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Chips it through. Van Dijk. To Gerrard. And it's Koundé. Pele in the hunt and looking threatening. Bale. Taken back almost at once. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 6, Bale. Numero 5, lasciano il campo per il numero 17.
PK, always a very imposing presence at the back. Thinks about the shot. Cross in. Laporte attempts a clearance. Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. That has been cut short. Pele. Real chance! Superb from Pele! That is a gem! An absolute gem! We thought they were done, but never say never.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 18. Numero
Two
21.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Laporte kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Batistuta, and here's Neymar. Oh, that's nice.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Gerrard. And Baggio. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. They'll have one final crack at it. It's a threatening ball. That is lovely. Davids produces the perfect tackle there. Roberto Baggio. He can run onto that. Here's Haaland.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
And time is up. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.